Good morning, everyone. I am going to talk to you a little bit today about plants and repotting and repurposing plants that you already have purchased. So this was celery. I bought this from the grocery store, and when I repotted this, it was literally like that. It was just the base. If you take off most of the stalks, and then you just save the base and like one little stalk in the center, or maybe two or three mini tiny little stalks in the center with leaves on them, then you can put that in water. First I put it in water and I let the root system develop, and then I planted that in here, and look how much greenery I have on this already. So I'm gonna really let that get full size, and I'm gonna use it. Have a free celery out of it. Okay, I did the same thing with the onions. So the two smaller ones were some bunching onions. They were really big bunching onions. And I cut them. And when I cut them, all there was right there was white. There was no green at all whatsoever. I put them in the water to let them start developing a root system. And then these are going to get planted in dirt as well. And then the other onions, I'm doing an experiment. I saw someone doing that, taking like this portion of the onion and putting it in the water and letting the root system redevelop. And then I think you get just the green onions out of that. I don't know that it creates another bulb. But we'll see. That one's an experiment. So I'll have to show you guys what happens with it. Maybe nothing, or maybe I get something else. Who knows? All right, and then I want to talk about this. So another thing you can do that's really easy is to grow greens in your right in your windowsill. So this is just a pot that I had. This originally had I think basil in it, and so I dumped that soil out, and I put it in a planter outside, and then I refilled it up with potting mix, and I just planted a bunch of salad green, like a bistro green lettuce. So these will be kind of like mini lettuces. I don't think they'll have a heart. They have just like a lot of leaves to them. And I'll be able to harvest those and make salad right out of my windowsill. So that's pretty cool. And then this here, I've had this for a while. I planted this actually last year, and you can see where some of it has died off. And then fresh green has grown in its place. And it just keeps going. These are garlic chives. So, don't know quite how big these will get. I may take a few of these out and transplant them outside into my planter that's out front with all my herbs and stuff in it. Because I would really love for these to get those purple, they get like a big purple flower on them, and that creates more seed, and then they'll reseed themselves and come up every year. So I'm thinking about taking out just like a few plugs of this and putting that in my planter outside for next year. And then in my back room, I have a lavender plant. Those are my mud boots for cleaning outside and working outside. So yep, I have this lavender plant. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I may remove this from this because this is brand new growth. I'm thinking about removing this part of the plant and just plugging it in to a new pot and growing a whole new set of lavender. And this is super cool. This I'm very excited about. So this is actually a lemon tree. And if you can see, these are all little lemons. Now it won't, because the tree is so small, it won't keep all of those buds. So like right now I have one full-size lemon, and it's been there for quite a while and hasn't turned yellow yet. So I'm waiting. This is all new for me. I've never grown any kind of citrus before. And then anything that has, like, once they develop more and they have like a flower like that, once the flower opens up and it has that little thing in the center, that's actually the lemon, the tip of the lemon. So I'll show you right here. I have one that's pretty developed. That one will stay and that will develop into a full-size lemon. I've learned that because a lot of them will get to this flower stage, and then the flower will fall off, and then shortly thereafter the lemon will fall off. And all that is the tree knowing that it doesn't have the support to grow you that many lemons on that branch. So it'll drop whatever it doesn't think it can handle. Pretty smart tree. So I'm very excited about that because I make some different things like lemon lavender cookies. And so I'll be using these for that. And then I'm hoping to be able to use this to make like all my lemon meringue pies and everything like that. So pretty exciting stuff. And we have spinach. So I'm growing a planter of spinach in my window, in my back window. And I'm pretty excited about that too. So far only 2 have come up. I think I planted 3 in here. But my thought is that, now I've done lettuce before and that's come out really good. I have not done spinach yet, but my thought is that these will grow fully and pretty much just fill this whole thing in, because you know a spinach plant is a little bit bigger than a lettuce plant. But I don't see why you couldn't, and they have pretty shallow root systems, so I'm thinking a pot is perfectly fine for them. You can grow almost anything inside with the right pot and the right you know, window, pretty much, just a way for it to get good sunlight. So that is that, and that's my spinach plant. Can't wait till those get bigger so I can eat some. And you know, this time of the year, yes, I have started planting outside already, and I will take you guys and show you that. But nothing is really coming up just yet because it's still pretty cold. So it will though. I have some lettuce planted out there and beans and peas and things like that. So they will. It's just gonna take a little bit. They germinate far slower outside than they do inside, which is okay, but they will come up. So, alrighty. Take care, guys. I hope this helps somebody figure out what you can do. You know, you can save some things that you get from the grocery store and put them in water and grow a root system and grow your own food. You can do that with leeks. You can do it with celery. You can do it with onions. You can do it with potatoes even. If you get potatoes and your potatoes start to get seeds, you put them in a bowl of water and put some toothpicks in it, just like you would an avocado seed, and grow yourself some potato slips, and then you can plant those potato slips in the ground and grow your own potatoes. So there's lots of things you can do, and I highly recommend it in this day and age because we just don't know what's going to happen. This whole thing is getting kind of crazy. I guess we have to play it by ear. We have to hope for the best, and just be kind of prepared in case things don't go great, you know. Hopefully they will, and hopefully this will be nothing, and in, you know, a few months time we'll all be saying, "Ooh, that was crazy, but we got through it," you know. So that's the hope. And you guys take care, be well, and I hope this motivates you to get some seeds going. Take care. Bye-bye.